yesterday.
No,
That was 4 years ago. There's still a whole life, a real, authentic, fun life that's happening behind the scenes. I'm just grateful that now, being back on social as well, I have a place where I can share it.
In the world of celebrity culture, few names attract as much attention and controversy as Meghan Markle. Whether she's attending royal events, making charitable appearances, or simply living her life, every move Meghan makes seems to ignite public debate. But this time, the controversy didn't start with a carefully crafted statement or a high-profile interview. Instead, it erupted from a seemingly lighthearted moment that was caught on camera, a viral dance in a hospital delivery room. And now, Meghan is finally responding to the backlash that has stormed across social media, tabloids, and entertainment news. The video that sparked the frenzy showed Meghan Markle dancing joyfully in a hospital delivery room, reportedly just hours before giving birth. The clip featured Meghan swaying side to side with Prince Harry filming her on his phone, both laughing and seemingly enjoying the moment. The internet, of course, exploded. Some viewers called it adorable and praised Meghan for showing a more relatable, human side, but others, they slammed her, accusing her of being attention-seeking, insensitive, and turning a deeply personal experience into a media spectacle. The criticism poured in fast and harsh. At first, Meghan stayed silent, perhaps giving herself space to process the whirlwind of opinions flying at her. But silence has never meant indifference for Meghan. When she finally spoke, it wasn't with a defensive rant or a fiery clapback. Instead, she chose a more measured, thoughtful approach. In an exclusive interview, Meghan opened up about the dance The Backlash and how the entire episode reflects a much bigger issue in celebrity culture and in society. "I didn't do it for the cameras. I didn't even know someone else had shared it," Meghan said, her voice calm but firm. She explained that the dance was a spontaneous, joyful expression between her and Harry, a private moment of levity in what can be a nerve-wracking experience for any mother. "We were scared, we were nervous, and dancing was our way of breathing through the moment." Meghan made it clear that there was no PR stunt, no hidden agenda, no intention of making it a public statement. Yet even with that clarification, the backlash didn't entirely die down. Why? Because, as Meghan pointed out, the criticism wasn't really about the dance itself. It was about how society perceives women, especially women in the spotlight. When a woman expresses joy or confidence, it's seen as arrogance or attention-seeking. When a man does it, it's charming or brave, Meghan observed during the interview. Her words struck a chord with many, sparking fresh discussions about double standards, especially in the entertainment industry. Let's pause for a second and think about that. Have we as a society become so conditioned to judge celebrities that forget they're human too? Is every personal moment automatically open for critique just because someone is famous? Meghan's response made people reflect on these uncomfortable questions. Interestingly, Meghan wasn't alone in her stance. Several celebrities came forward, defending her right to celebrate a personal milestone however she chose. Chrissy Teigen, known for her outspokenness on social issues, tweeted, "A woman dances before giving birth, and y'all are mad, please." Even Beyoncé's mother, Tina Knowles, chimed in with a social media post praising Meghan for embracing joy in a vulnerable moment. The support from fellow celebrities created a ripple effect, with fans echoing the sentiment across platforms. But amid the chorus of support, some critics doubled down, labeling the supportive voices as part of the Hollywood elite circle protecting their own. That sparked yet another layer of conversation. One about who gets to be defended in public discourse and who gets dragged endlessly. Meghan seemed unfazed by the noise. Her focus, she said, remained on her family and her values, not on public approval. One particularly striking comment Meghan made was about vulnerability. She said, "Dancing in that moment wasn't about making a statement. It was about letting myself be vulnerable. And I think people are afraid of seeing vulnerability in women they've put on a pedestal." This hit home for many, especially mothers and women who often feel scrutinized for how they express themselves during significant life moments. Meghan wasn't just defending a dance, she was defending a woman's right to experience her own life without permission from the public. Now, you might be wondering, why does this story matter so much? After all, it's just a dance video, right? But scratch beneath the surface and it reveals a lot about celebrity culture, online shaming, and our collective tendency to police how women, especially famous ones, behave. Meghan's experience exposed a raw nerve in the way audiences react to public figures who dare to break the mold of expected behavior. Let's talk about this tendency we have to tear down celebrities who show too much emotion or too little. Meghan's critics accused her of being performative because she was smiling and dancing. But when celebrities appear too guarded or serious, they're labeled cold, fake, or manipulative. It's a no-win situation that many stars, especially women, find themselves in. Meghan's dance, innocent as it seemed, became a lightning rod for these conflicting expectations. Here's where things take a more interesting turn. Meghan's response didn't just stop with a few words in an interview. She went further, launching a new initiative focused on mental health awareness for mothers. Partnering with organizations that support women through pregnancy and postpartum challenges, Meghan announced funding for programs that encourage joyful expression and emotional freedom for expecting mothers. Talk about turning controversy into action. Instead of clapping back at haters, Meghan chose to channel the attention into something meaningful. This move wasn't just symbolic, it was strategic. by connecting her personal experience to a broader cause. Meghan reframed the narrative entirely. The conversation shifted from should Meghan have danced to why are women shamed for how they cope with childbirth. That's a powerful pivot, and it's one that few public figures manage to execute so gracefully. But let's get real for a second. Even with the best intentions, Meghan's every move seems to draw criticism. Some pundits suggested her charity move was a calculated PR tactic. Others accused her of exploiting motherhood for public sympathy. Sound familiar? It's the classic double bind many high-profile women face. You're criticized if you do nothing. You're criticized if you do something. It's an endless loop, and Meghan seems painfully aware of it. When asked if the backlash bothered her on a personal level, Meghan gave a surprisingly candid answer. Of course it hurts sometimes, I'm human. But I've learned that people's reactions say more about them than about me. It's a mature, grounded perspective, one that speaks to the resilience Meghan has developed over years in the harsh glare of the public eye. Her words resonated with many, particularly young women navigating social pressure and public scrutiny in their own lives. And this isn't the first time Meghan has been at the center of a backlash storm. From the moment she entered the royal family, every choice, from her fashion to her friendships, became headline fodder. But this delivery room dance incident added a new layer to the conversation. It wasn't just about royal protocol or family dynamics. It touched on something deeply personal: how society reacts when women step outside the narrow boxes they're put in. Take a moment here. Think about the last time you judged a celebrity for something harmless: a post, a statement, a joke. Why did you do it? Was it justified? Or was it just part of the mob mentality that seems to rule online spaces today? Meghan's situation forces us to hold up a mirror to our own behaviors as audiences and consumers of media. So, next time you see a celebrity, or anyone for that matter, celebrating a personal moment in a way you don't understand, ask yourself, is it really hurting anyone? Or are you just looking for a reason to be offended? Meghan's story might not change the internet overnight, but it surely sparks a conversation we all need to have. And as Meghan herself said in closing, if dancing before giving birth makes even one other woman feel less afraid, less alone, that's worth every headline.